Good afternoon. My name is Lorenzo Kirby. I want to tell you how much money you can save on our sweeps. Basic sweep is for about $1,500. We charge $199. We also assist with IRS disputes, business and personal. We also assist with federal grants. A lot of people think that federal grants are hard to get. The problem with federal grants is that people get greedy. People don't just come out and say, this is what I need versus this is what I want. The secret to getting a federal grant is to apply for the lowest amount possible. I'm going to tell you why. I just recently got a young man, about 20-something thousand dollars. He was going to go for the whole 20-something thousand. I told him, no, step back. I said, if you are sincere and you really want to do this project, go with the smallest amount possible. So he said, okay, how about $4,000? So he applied for $4,000. He got multiple payments. Now, if you get multiple payments, you have to do one of the two things. Number one, you have to contact the organization and say, hey, I was approved for $4,000, but I got multiple payments, but I need $20,000. Now, they're going to turn around and say, if you could prove to us where you need this extra dollars, then we will allow you to keep the funding. That's where people go wrong. They apply for more than what they actually need, and then they can't prove. See, the problem with nonprofit organizations is, and the government, you have to prove. You need proof. Listen, it's okay. Listen, it's just like the government giving you $1 million, and they say, okay, you said you have a business. You said you need $1 million. Prove to us how you're going to use it. Dollar for dollar. You can't. If you cannot prove that, you won't get it. Excuse me. So let's go on to credit sweeps. A lot of people say, oh, hey, is there any faster way? There is a faster way to get your credit sweep done faster. You would have to pay approximately $75 extra, and they get it in 1 day. 1 day. 1 day. So then what happens is, by them getting it in 1 day, your sweep you'll see your paperwork come back between 10 to 14 days. It's all about the way we mail it out. Now, what happens is, a lot of people want it back super fast. You can. It's called express shipping. Express shipping costs $25 per envelope. So that means you would have to pay an extra $75, which, I mean, that's a lot. But for a person that's really want to get their stuff done quick, then it's not a lot. Our sweeps are, a partial sweep is $199, a full sweep is $299. We have basic plans. Basic plans is $99 for credit repair, one-time fee. We also do a variety of tongue twister, a variety of different services. So, whatever you're going through, if it's debt, we also do, like if you have a lot of debt and you want to get settlements for your debt, some people are out there paying their full debt when you really don't have to. You can get a settlement from 50 to 70%. We also do debt letters. Sometimes a creditor won't accept you just calling up saying, hey, I want a settlement. A debt letter guarantees you 50%. So that's 50% of your bill is gone. Um, there's so many different services we provide. Oh, another thing. If you're looking for extra income, we basically do training for people that want to do tax preparation. Now, if you want to be a tax agent, um, the course is $175. Um, Text me 610-470-8992 and I can get you set up and I can connect you to the right agent to get things moving. Now, for additional information. But if you need credit repair today, credit sweeps $199. We have payment plans for the sweeps, because sometimes people don't have the whole $199. You can put $100 down today and $99 in 30 days. So that's not bad. So I gotta go. I got a lot of things to do today. I got a lot of disputes to file. And you can always call me or text me. I work till 2 a.m. in the morning. Today, we're trying to get 10 to 20 people to change their lives, to get their credit repaired. Listen, if you need to see proof of a person that I just did they went from 400 to 700 in 4 months, text me. I'll text you the proof. It's not impossible. It's what it is. It's the forms that you file. It's the aggressiveness. Excuse me. It's the aggressiveness. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. So this is what has to be done. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, listen, I just got this guy had a repo. He said my repo is a year old. He said, Mr. Kirby, there's no way I can get it off. I told him, I said, give me 30 days. 30 days go by. Guess what happened? He calls me up, screaming in the phone. I'm thinking, something's not right. He says, Mr. Kirby, my repo came off. How did you do it? He said it was too young. He said it was only a year old. He said, what did you do? I said, are you upset? He said, no, I just can't understand it. I said, it's not what you do, it's what you say. When you write these documents out, if you don't use certain terms, let me tell you something. A lot of these Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, it's not the documents you file, it's what you say. They took it off like that. I think that was the fastest one I've ever done yet. You have to be sincere. You have to be motivated. You have to tell them that, hey, this person is trying hard to get their life together. A goodwill letter works all the time. A goodwill letter, listen, people, when you send in a goodwill letter, you tell them, hey, listen, this person is trying to start over. They're trying to rebuild the credit. And don't just lie and say, hey, they're trying to rebuild the credit. You have to show how. I tell my clients, get a secure card. Some people say, oh, well, I got this credit card, I got that. It doesn't matter. Do what I tell you to do. And guess what? You'll have more success. Because if they see that you just got a secure card, even if you got one, they'll say, okay, this person's serious. They want to clean their credit up. They want to look better. That's the person that will get things removed. Not the person that thinks they know everything, but the person that listens and pay attention. Those are the people that get items removed. Those are the people that gain success. So don't be one of these people that think you know everything because you heard it from this person, you heard it from that person. They're not the specialist. They're not the specialist. And I know a lot of people saying that, they're having a hard time with a lot of companies because they don't remove hard inquiries. We dispute hard inquiries. We also remove late payments. So if that's your problem, most people's biggest problem is late payments, collections, and hard inquiries. If that's what you're looking for, you need Credit Repair Lightning. That's the one that'll get you from 400 to 700 in 4 months, and it'll take off those late payments. It'll take off those hard inquiries. People, wake up. People are wasting money going to these credit repair companies, paying $99 a month, and in 1 year to 18 months it gets swept. The credit's still messed up. I hear this story all the time. When you can come to me for 4 months and I can make magic happen. And a lot of people say, well, Lorenzo, how do you do it in 4 months? I file the right paperwork. I send in the right letters. I say the right words. What they want to hear. Not what they expect to hear, but what they want to hear. My website is www. Oh, wait. Before I give you my website, I had a gentleman I gave my website to. Called me back. No, he texted me back. Said, oh, I don't want it. He says, I don't think you can do what you said he's going to do. So I sent him testimonials. Then come and find out, he calls me back. He says, I was wrong about you. He said, you're everything. He says, I called around about you. He says, people say nothing but good things about you. And he said, I deeply apologize. And I told him, I said, don't worry about it. Sometimes you can think that person is not the right person because they don't have a flashy website. They don't have a flashy building, but it's the one that you least expect that can get you to where you're going. Just like this lady said, she went to another company. She said they had a beautiful building. She said nice elevators. And she said when she got done with the credit report, she said it only had jumped 9 points within 1 year. And when she came to me, now she's basically at 790 something. So it doesn't matter what type of building you got, what type of floors you got. It matters if that person is doing their job. There's key questions you should ask. There's key things that should be moved off your credit report. They should not just remove, but they should help you build your credit, educate you, so then you'll know what to do and what not to do. Plain and simple. So, if you need a credit sweep, call me, text me. I'm available all day. I'm waiting on you. If you want to better your life, the first step is a call or a text. The first step is not being, listen, and there's a lot of people that procrastinate. They'll make the call and wait months and months before they get the credit done. The time that you sit back waiting, you could have been at 700. A lot of people don't realize that. So call me, text me today. I'm here for your call. Even if you have a question, and you're not sure about something, call me, text me. So, my website is www.Kirby'sCreditKingdom.yolasite.com. Please hit the like and subscribe. And if you need IRS help, I'm also available. If you're also interested in the tax program for trading, you can text me 610-470-8992. We're looking for, I think, 200 people. We have 200 slots, yeah. Excuse me. So, and that's about it. Thank you, and have a great day.